Welcome to the weekend plant chores video, and today I'm going to be picking up 3-4 of these guys and do a little TLC video. We're going to take those plants into the kitchen and see what we can do to kind of make up their day. Throughout the week, I have just kept a basic watch on them. If any of the plants got really dry, I try to water them on the spot. However, I do not really clean their leaves during the weekdays. I keep it for the weekends, and I just let them be. I do not really disturb them much, and I let them be under the grow light. But today the objective is a bit different. We're gonna take a couple of these plants into the kitchen and kind of see what we can do to overhaul them a bit and get them ready for the next week. So I'm going to be using this NPK fertilizer. It's a 20-20-20 fertilizer, which is the formula for the 3 nutrients this pack has. I have tried this from another brand and it worked really well. I happened to lose it during my house shifting and hence I've ordered a new one. There's no specific reason why I've gone for this brand. Any of the NPKs which are available in your local nurseries are just about fine. What I've learned over time is that you really need to dilute these. I used to add way more and it used to really put a lot of burden on the plants to produce more foliage or flowers, which is not good for them. Now I take just about a pinch, which is like 2.5 to 3 grams in 500 to 700 milliliters of water, which is in this pitcher. And you just need to make sure that it's mixed well into the water and it's not just sitting at the bottom of the can, or that's not going to be as consistent for the plant. So I've got these 4 guys into the kitchen. We have Alocasia Black Velvet, which is very weirdly putting out a new leaf from a new leaf, which has kind of affected this new leaf which has partially come out, and I think it's unable to gonna be a complete leaf. And there's also this new little shoot coming out from the bottom, so that may become a separate vine. Let's see. This is a new collection. It's a philodendron and I will be talking about it separately. This is a maranta I have, which has finally putting out new leaves. And yes, the Monstera Adansonii is here too. We are going to start watering these and giving them a really good drench. I'm going to do a couple of rounds until the water seeps down and starts coming out of the base of the pots. Usually I do this twice or thrice depending on how much water has started to retain into the pot and how much is coming down. Doing this kind of helps the nutrients reach the roots really well. It helps the roots absorb the nutrients needed, and the rest of it can just go down the pot and it will come out into the sink. You can see how the water is absorbed really quickly, which means yes, these plants were ready for a thorough drench. They were dry inside, which is perfect because for these indoor plants you need to let the top 2 inches of the soil get dry, and that's when you pour the water again. You can take a call whether you want to add the fertilizer in every watering that you do, but you kind of have to observe if the plant is dormant, if it's active, what phase is the plant going in right now, is the plant new, when was the last time it got fed any of the fertilizer. So a lot of factors play a role and you have to learn that by observing the plant. So this would be the last round of watering. Now I'm going to start washing the leaves one by one. I'm going to just use the running tap water, and just gently wash all the dust away from the leaves. So Acacia Black Velvet really looks nice after being washed. This is how the color actually looks in real, like not off camera, and it just looks really beautiful. This is my philodendron, and like I said, I'm going to talk about it separately as well. The maranta has finally started pushing out new leaves. When it came to me, it was in a lot of trauma from the travel, and it took a lot of time for it to adapt to the environment I'm in. There are 2 new leaves now, and I'm really happy it's doing well. Now we're going to take back the plants back to their spot and just let them dry up. You have to kind of decide where you want to keep your plants, how close or away from the grow lights. For example, the new philodendron I have, I just don't want to keep it right under the grow light, so I'm just keeping it near it so that it kind of adapts itself to the amount of light it needs. Alocasia, on the other hand, has been very close to the grow light always, and that's the reason it's been pushing out so many new leaves and shoots. So I have to place it back on the same spot, otherwise it's going to create a difference for it. Last would be the Monstera adansonii. So yeah, that's about it. I have taken them all back to the jungle station, and I'm just gonna let them be here. I'm not gonna disturb them much throughout the week, and we'll see the updates next. That's about it for today. Please like the video and please do subscribe. It makes me want to make new videos. And Merry Christmas. Bye.